We are back in Scratches. Welcome back. So we're trying to just figure out. We found the picture, the photograph of him burying the guy, the body, but we weren't able to find the spot. And maybe it's because we don't know who it is that he's burying yet, or there's something more that we need to know. So I want to go back to the crypt only because somehow we need to get more light on, oh, you know what? Before I get back to the crypt, let's go up here because I have a sneaking suspicion about something. Let's see, not in there, in here. Because somehow we've got to get that light reflected over to the crypt, and we have this, and we're able to twist it. Can we? Aha! Okay, so now we have a mirror so we can reflect some light. I was thinking about that. I was like, we need a mirror. Where do we have a mirror? And then I remembered that. So let's go back over to the crypt. Am I going the wrong way? I think I am. We have to go down. Okay. Because it was out the back, wasn't it? I was thinking it was out the front, but that's the greenhouse. So, because we did look at oh, okay, now we can look at him better. Mr. and Miss Victor's, okay. Wait a sec. Oh my gosh, it's hard to get it just right. Okay. I think I know what we're gonna do now that we found that. Take this stone. This window. Okay. Large windows allow light in. The stone at the window, but sadly it missed and bounced off the ceiling, flying out of sight. Do I know where it went? Okay. Oh, there it is. Okay. Shall we come up here and try again? Maybe we just missed? There we go. Again I hurled the stone at the window with all my strength, and this time my aim was true. The glass collapsed, throwing shards in every direction. Thankfully, none of them hit me. That let in more light. Even though it was in better shape than the rest, it was too dark to make out the plaque to read. Okay. It just seems like I should be able to use one of these. Maybe do I need to, aha, get that ready to be hung? And not on here. Up here? That wasn't useful. Oh, on this one? Maybe? No. But it's shining directly on there. There we go. Several candle holders, okay. Now is the light shining better? Maybe. Looks brighter. The inscription was too eroded, but I could make out the letter R on the far left. The prospect of witnessing the decaying body of a baby wasn't very tempting. Okay. So that's the baby they lost, isn't it? And the name starts with an R. Come in here and look at something else too. Let's go into the study. It's locked. Is that key? No, that key. So we still can't open that. I was hoping that would have some information about the baby. So you know what? I was going to call the bank earlier. I wonder if... Let's try calling the bank again. I did save that number. Because now it's Monday. They should be open, right?
National Bank of Northumberland. Robert Blake speaking.
Hello, Robert. I need some help.
Let's ask about...
It's about James Thomas Blackwood. Do you have a customer called that?
I'm sorry, sir. I can't give you that kind of information.
Let's pretend to be Dr. Milton.
My name is Christopher Milton, a renowned doctor and good friend of the Blackwood family, and I demand some respect.
All right, sir. Please, just hold on for a few moments. Ah, yes. I have a customer listed as James Blackwood here.
Good. I need to know about any recent banking activity in this account.
What kind of banking activity, sir?
Well, you tell me. Any withdrawals, payments?
Look, sir, I'm really sorry, but I can only give that information to Mr. Blackwood himself.
So that means the account is still active?
Well, yeah. It means I can't give you this information, sir. You said your name was...
I won't waste your time anymore. Good day.
Okay. So I'm not sure what that tells us. Except that we know that James Blackwell's account is still active. So does that mean he's the one still using it? Not too sure, but under unfinished business, we still have this business here in the greenhouse where the water is still somehow blocked or something. We have a tree here. Huge pot containing a bush has fallen on the drain. Can we use our shears? Clearing that corner of the drain. Oh, I see, right here. Okay. Can we do it some more? Well, what else are we going to do? Shall we shovel it up? That wasn't useful. Can we use the crane? That wasn't useful. Is the water running now? Now that we've cleared that side of the drain. Our shiny object has been washed out of sight. So drain all through there. Huh. Well, let's go see if we made any difference. The tree had a little hole in the base which allowed some water to get through. Oh, there it is. Our shiny object is a key. I had been through a lot to get that small key. Okay. Okay, where do I get out of here now? Let me get out of here. Oh, through here. Okay, yeah, if I can see that, and then I slowly turn, I can go down here. Okay. I'm thinking now maybe we have the key to the desk. Did I go the wrong way? Through the double doors. Well, maybe if I can aim at the desk. Okay, key. Dear Catherine, first of all I beg you to take the utmost care in order to keep this letter away from James. I don't like to think of the mental breakdown he would suffer if he reads this. You know James much better than I do, so you must share my convictions that he'd never harm anything. But even so, I'd ask you to be careful whenever he's around, at least until we sort out this situation. He has been especially unstable lately, speaking about his determination to suppress this so-called curse. I truly fear for him and for his sanity, but I still couldn't say he qualifies as dangerous. But, just in case, be cautious. I've been playing the role of an ally who believes in James, and so far I think I've done a good job in convincing him. But I'm afraid it won't last for too much longer. I can't do all the things he's now asking me to. He's been delving into some very obscure arts, and what began as a hobby has now become a dangerous obsession. He wants me to perform an African ritual on that awful mask he brought. He's convinced he's released an ancient spirit which will harm everything he loves and cares for. It's all so utterly insane that I'm ashamed to translate this into words. My biggest fear is that I will end losing my own mind along with his. I have to put an end to all of this. And about that other issue, you should know I've gotten over it. Catherine, what we all did 2 years ago, the decision we made and knew would affect the course of our lives, has been haunting my sleep ever since then. I know you must be the one more affected by this, but you wouldn't understand all that has been going through my head. The confusion, the contradiction. Now more than ever, I'm not sure whether it was the right decision or not. But there's no turning back, and we must face the consequences. All I wanted to say about this is that I'm deeply sorry if I have behaved erratically these past days and unnerved you. You have my word, I won't ever reveal anything. Whatever you do with this letter, make sure James doesn't feel anything suspicious. I'd rather have you destroyed this, though. Extreme situations require extreme measures. Christopher. Okay, ooh. Oh, see? We needed those numbers. Okay, so those are the numbers in the letters. And I bet you it's their son's name. So looking at what letters Robert doesn't work. Well, we know it starts with an R. And R was 5. Oh! 39529? Oh, I see. Okay, so 5. 9 would be 0. R-O-B is 0. I mean, 9 would be O. B is 0. R-O-B-I-N? Robin? So 9. And N is... See, now I'm glad I wrote those numbers down. 7. There we go. Oh. Oh, we've got things that we need to click. Okay, there we go. A key, that's to the church. Now we have to remember where that church was. I know I saw it. But isn't that what that looks like with the cross and everything? Okay, so a key to the church. Oh, come on, let me just reach the handle. I know we came across a church. It wasn't around like this, was it? No, I don't think it was over there. Was there another split in the path down here? Or did this just go to the greenhouse? I think that just went to the greenhouse. So was it down here if we just keep going? Okay, there it is. Massive double doors leading to the interior were locked. The lock protruding produced a loud noise that echoed in the quietness of the area. It made me wonder about the secrets that had been kept safe and undisturbed in here for years. Not even inside the chapel did I perceive a peaceful environment. Boy, that's getting loud. The deadly stillness does something or other. I was waiting for that to quiet down. Well, what's up here? Okay. The chalice was lavish and pleasing to the eye, but was sadly of no use to me. The accoutrements inside the chapel, though mostly golden and shiny, looked sad and fragile. Okay. At this point, I wasn't going to bother with light switches anymore. So I guess the electrician never comes. What's this? The statue had a noticeable orifice at the bottom. So am I supposed to put something in there? There was a large wooden statue of Christ looking after this holy place. Okay, so apparently I have to find something, a nail or something, to put in there. What's over here? The accoutrements inside the chapel, though mostly golden and shining, look sad and fragile. Okay. Another picture. Oh, some kind of small ring, metal ring. Ah, that I bet is going to attach to that once I figure out what I need to put there. Let's go up the stairs if we can. What's in here? Cabinet on the small loft contained items that seemed to have belonged to a priest. Okay. And that's it? Can't take any of those items. I guess not. Oh wait, there's a drawer here. Holy Bible. Aha. Okay, that's what we were looking for. Okay, let's go up here. Put that in there. A small nail inserted into the hole now. Am I supposed to put something on the nail? Do I need like a rope? Do I have a rope? I don't. Okay. Is that? No. It was clean enough. Cause yeah, that's what that looks like. I need a rope or chain or something. There is something with this ring. No. Crowbar? Aha. Okay, so we're getting a secret spot here. A nail inserted into the hole now. And now what? The cross pulled something. Something was curiously different about the INRI sign now. I thought that was going to fall on us. Oh boy. Oh boy, here we go. No more light switches. Can I turn on my lamp? No. Nearly impossible to discern anything in the... But that seemed to be a candle. What's this? Well, that's the way back out. Okay, we're not ready to go back out yet. Can I light the candle? Oh, okay. Books. Most of the books scattered in the hidden room were about occultism and African culture. Even their titles were disturbing. Strange titles such as De Vermis Mysteris give me the shivers. As much as I love books, something or other. Uh-oh. I think he was into some serious stuff here. Ooh, look at that thing. Okay, Christopher. These may very well be my last notes in this regard. I'm afraid Catherine has already realized what I've been doing here all the time. In vain I've tried to explain myself, and you know what might have been the outcome had I kept insisting. If you could only believe me, Christopher, because I know you intend well, but I can feel the doubt in your heart. Put your rational thoughts aside for a moment and yield to the facts. If I can do it, someone who was constantly taught in the wonders of science ever since his childhood, then so can you. I'm hoping that you will contemplate the possibility of some truth in my assessments once you read about my latest findings. It is imperative that you carry on with this task. Catherine is watching my every step, and I'm afraid she'll take strong measures if I do anything out of the ordinary. Did you know? She's been talking to other doctors besides you, and psychiatrists. My God, Christopher, I fear that she's willing to shut me up in a madhouse. How is it possible that all of you won't believe me, as if what happened with my own son wasn't proof enough? In my adjacent notes you will find an exhaustive essay on the origin of the curse, and what should be done to eliminate it. I know the whole amulet deal must sound crazy, but you have to trust me. The tribe has been doing this for centuries. Are you going to forfeit all that knowledge and experience? They face a God, Christopher, and live to tell it. Now it's our turn to live and tell the story. And Christopher, if we fail to remove the curse and anything happens to me, I want you to do it, and I have my complete mental faculties whilst I'm asking you this. It has been becoming more and more dangerous lately. Do not hesitate. There is simply no other way, and you would be the only one left who can do it. Promise me. Promise me you will. I know I'm asking you to become a cold-hearted murderer, but Christopher, our lives and possibly many others are at stake. Isn't that enough to forget your vow? So is Christopher the priest? He must be. March 26th, the folklore of the Dalmar is just as disturbing as their vicious attacks. If my researches have been correct, then I could have stumbled upon one of the most ancient tribes ever known to humanity, dating back to the era where the so-called Bushmen inhabited South Africa. We're talking over 20,000 years ago. How could any civilization manage to survive all this time without ever hunting or expanding, just being there? I don't dare to imagine what 200 centuries of inbreeding and cannibalism can do to people. I've seen them and they can't be called humans. What is most unsettling is their mystical background, impossible to be considered a religion due to its complete lack of basic rules and maturity. The only simple premise is to keep an evil entity at bay, which has been stalking them since the beginning of time or Dark Ages. At this point in my research, I had to stop and consider the implications. The Dalmar actually thought of their later period, the systemic slaughtering of mankind as good times or golden ages. I thank the Lord that this tribe never managed to grow, as I seriously think the region, maybe even the entire continent, would have suffered terrible consequences. This history is so ancient that it makes me feel dizzy. The vengeful god, which is incidentally referred to as Dolholm, would control the Dalmar via its many incarnations. Most of the time it would be a tall feline-like figure, always dwelling in shadows and slaying any villager who would unwittingly come close. Some say its deadly claws would not only penetrate your body, but your soul. The purpose of the harassment is unclear. It would look as if the Dalmar were simply toys to play with. It seems then that the Dalmar managed to free themselves from its clutches with the help of an amulet or charm which would effectively force the entity to retreat. The most curious thing is how this amulet was conceived. Two main elements were required to perform the exorcising of this evil, and they had to be strictly related to each other, one representing the victim and the other representing the victimizer. To achieve this, something related to each one was used. While I'm not sure what is referred to as the victim, I think it can be concluded that anything belonging to any villager would have served, given that they were all victims. As for something representing the victimizer, that may have been more complicated. What could possibly be related to a god? This god in question. Next, these elements had to be mixed with a rare medicinal plant native to the region, which apparently had the properties to blend both items together, as long as they were not too solid. Finally, a branch of a particular tree whose name escapes me now had to be used as the holder of the blended items. Oh my gosh. It is on this item that a mysterious blessing was performed. It should be noted that all the elements had to be organic. The Dalmar successfully released themselves from the control of the vicious god with an intense ritual that seems to have taken days to perform. In the end, the amulet was so powerful that the entity surrendered to their will and offered divine power in exchange for sacrifices. But the Dalmar wouldn't allow to be fooled. They decided that getting rid of this evil once and for all would be the wisest thing to do, so they managed to capture its spirit and store it someplace where they could guard it for ages to come. My God, the evil spirit was cast into a mask, trapped inside the confines of its blessed wood for eternity. A mask which its description bears uncanny resemblance to... Who am I fooling? It is that mask. The Dalmar would keep the spirit at bay via regular rituals involving the bloody sacrifices in the aforementioned amulet. The last book I read today about the Dalmar, in reality 2 small paragraphs as amusing bonus reading in a book lent by the museum, has revealed to me something that left me completely paralyzed with terror. I've always wondered since I began studying them what made the Dalmar savagely slaughter neighboring tribes without any apparent reason. Was it a violent raw instinct? Did they feel threatened in any way? Was it by a perverse and ungodly sense of enjoyment? No, it was fear. Fear that someone else would take the mask and release the god. They killed to protect themselves from falling again into the Dark Ages. If they went to such extreme lengths to avoid this, then what did they have to endure when the entity was free? The rituals haven't been performed on the mask for years now. What have I done? What have I done? I think we've got everything. Strange titles. Oh, okay. What is this? The candle was providing a gentle light. Okay, so we have some things we have to put together. I wonder if... finish that sentence. I am wondering if one of the items is in the buried spot. Okay, we're gonna go up here and try to get that. What is it, a claw or what? Uh-oh. Oh, because I'm in the wrong spot. Okay. I thought, uh-oh, it's gone. But I'm in the wrong room. Okay. What could we use? These? Okay, I've got my... What is it actually, anyway? Claw of some kind. Zoological knowledge was as good as my technical expertise, but I was certain that the claw definitely belonged to a lion. Okay, so I've got the claw of a lion. I don't know. That would be the victimizer? Maybe? I don't know for sure. Oh. 2 p.m. Wow. Didn't mean to do that. Okay, let's give Jerry a call.
Yes?
Jerry, it's me.
Michael, I was about to call you.
Why?
I've been thinking about what you told me, and you could be onto something there. But I'm worried about your safety now. This could be dangerous.
What do you mean by dangerous?
Well, let's suppose you're right, and James Blackwood is indeed hiding somewhere inside the house. He's a madman, a murderer, and your life could be in danger.
Jerry, if James Blackwood is still alive, he'd be nothing more than a harmless, decrepit old man. I don't think I'd have any problem outdoing him.
And what if he is armed?
I'm willing to take that risk. He surely knows I'm here by now. What if he's waiting for me to leave so that he can escape? I can't miss this opportunity.
The opportunity of what, for Christ's sake?
Of knowing. I'm already too much into this, Jerry. And if I don't know what happened inside this house, I won't be able to sleep again.
You're obsessed. You were supposed to finish your book, get some rest, and now look at this. What are you going to say to your editor?
Who knows? Maybe this whole episode inspires me to write that ending. I'm sorry. I can't leave this now, Jerry. It's too late.
I can't believe this. I don't understand you. Doesn't the possibility of spending another night in that house with a creepy old man hiding in the basement scare you?
I know what you're trying to do. Goodbye, Jerry.
Michael? Michael! It's dangerous, do you hear me? Dangerous! You have to leave that place!
I'll keep you informed.
thought he was going to head out here anyway. Whatever happened to that plan? If I wanted to, I couldn't leave on foot. What is this? Eviction. Due to irregulars during its acquisition process carried over by Mr. Jerry P. Carter, you are to immediately leave the property known as Blackwood Manor. If you fail to comply, legal proceedings will be enforced against you. You have 2 days to effectively abandon the property after the issuing of this notice. We take no responsibility for the courier service. A police officer is due to arrive at the Blackwood Manor on Tuesday, October 15th. Should you be present, you will be immediately taken into custody without further notice. Wow. Okay. And the other thing is my letter that I already read. So I have to leave. But even if I wanted to, I couldn't leave on foot. Oh. What did I take? The battery. Okay, we need to charge the battery. Is that what we're gonna do in here? That wasn't useful. Can I set it on here? I thought we were in the middle of stuff, though. That wasn't useful. Do I use these? That wasn't useful. Oh, see, I can't even. Having the cables connected first was probably a good idea. Oh. Oh, all I had to do was click on that? Okay. Have I charged it yet? There was an old and dusty bicycle, okay. Is it charged? With a small charge. So do I have to do that some more? We'll just give it a good charge. Supposedly a small charge. Is that enough? Okay. Uh-oh. As I prepared to leave, I felt responsible. I had to do something. So I have to go back into the house and take care of whatever it is. Okay. Ooh, this this just does not sound good. You know what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna go over here. See if I can find that burial spot. Oh yeah, see now we have the shadow. Do I have to go one more? Oh, and then we don't have the shadow. Okay. And there we do. So let's use the shovel right there. Oh, there we go. Nothing? Okay, that wasn't the right spot. Okay, so right here. We've got our music. Oh, we do. I was equally terrified and saddened upon uncovering the dead body of Catherine Blackwood. All those years she was left to rot in an improvised tomb. I tried to pull out a tooth without success. Use the pliers. Doing my best to contain my repulsion, I pulled out a tooth from the dead body. Okay, we got her buried all up. So now I think we have a victim. And the victimizer would be a lion, right? So we need to prepare our potion. Because we're going to get rid of the evil that lives here. Because for some silly reason, it is our responsibility. Okay. Let's put in the tooth. Did it go in? Yeah. Because we need these in powder form to combine them. Let's put in the other tooth. Whoops. Oh, do I have to close that? Raise that. Tooth. Okay, so we've got these two. Do I have to grind the berry too? Oh, that wasn't useful, so I guess the answer is no. Okay, but now we know what to use on our stove. And then we're going to use our branch to hold it, right? And do we put it on the mask, I'm wondering? That's what I'm thinking. Is that we now put it on the mask. Okay, so we have this. Some ingredients we're missing. This one has to be mixed up with something else. Okay. Oh, we don't have the branch. Did we leave the branch behind? Wasn't that in the chapel? I thought we had grabbed the branch. my gosh. Okay, let's go back and get the branch. That's probably from when the game crashed on me, because I know we grabbed it. But then the game crashed on me and I had to redo a lot of stuff, and I was doing it quickly. And I bet I forgot to grab the branch. Okay. This goes on the stove. This mixture mixes with that. And that all goes on the stove, no? There we go. And then we're gonna light the stove. And now we're gonna combine that with that. I attached the stone to the branch and immediately felt a strange sensation. The amulet seemed to be vibrating. I was ready. Okay, let's go get that mask. Boy, listen to it. Oh my gosh, that's chilling. I don't think it's very happy with us. Listen to that. Spooky. Okay. I am going to first okay, here we go. As if it was aware of my intentions, the mask now appeared as if to defy me, challenging me to make the first move. So I guess I will. I waved the amulet in front of the mask, and then... At first nothing seemed to happen, but then the atmosphere felt lighter, as if the house had been relieved of a monstrous burden. Nothing else seemed to happen. Okay. So we did it? It was that easy? Again, they just wouldn't stop. Oh boy, more scratches. So we're not done. We thought we were done, but we're not done. Ahaha, should we go down there? As I went down the fireplace, I couldn't shake the feeling of entering a forbidden zone, a place that had been and was supposed to remain forgotten in time. The only noticeable feature of the room was a filthy and cracked sink. The passage was full of junk. This doesn't look good. Are we gonna go in here? I guess so. I I remembered being soaking wet and shaking in fear, yet I just had to go on as if driven by some unseen force. Oh. A disgusting teddy bear covered in mud and dirt was lying on the ground. It appeared to be bites that had ripped its neck. Did the baby not really die? Suddenly, the words of William Bailey concerned the body of Catherine Blackwood echoed in my head. Ripped, she would say. Oh no. Some fresh water was dripping from a pipe. I bet that the sun wasn't really... There were remnants of food on the table. Someone or something had been eating down here. Uh-oh. The son didn't really die. They kept him, but he was a monster. Ooh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Whoa. That startled me. Oh my gosh, so that was Robin. They didn't kill him, or he didn't die.
Unsure of what I had just seen, I raced my car and left Blackwood Manor as quickly as possible. I'm not ashamed of what I did. That disfigured face is still stalking my nightmares, and I've never put foot inside a Victorian house ever since. But there's certainly one thing that I'm grateful for. It was thanks to my encounter below that house that I was able to finish my book and become a prolific writer.
Okay. So he killed Catherine, not James. And did James really die? Or is that what James became? See, I'm so confused. I don't know. Wow. Interesting. You enjoyed that. I did. It was fun to play it again. There were some things that I kind of got stuck on, but it was fun to play it again. There is a second part to it that I think we're going to check out really quick. So if you want to hang around for that, it will be coming like right now. Let me get out of this. Okay. Well, we can't save. Here we go, the last visit. Let's just see if we can do this one really quick.
In other words, you must head right away to the Blackwood estate and get me something.
But sir, that story is long forgotten now. No one cares anymore about...
They will as soon as the estate is demolished. 2 weeks from now, that place is going to be smashed to bits. And such an event will revive all the rumors and madness.
Michael Arthate supposedly solved the Blackwood enigma, but for some reason never shared his solution. Perhaps I could persuade him...
You can forget about that. Mr. Arthate rarely speaks to the press, and less so about this story. Not even the most experienced and reputed reporters in the field have convinced him to talk.
I'm glad to hear you think so highly of me, sir. Perhaps he decided that preserving the mystery would be in the best interests of everyone.
No, I think he's a very unstable fella, and his solution was probably as far-fetched as what town people were rumoring back in the 60s. You know, a family curse or aliens from outer space possessing Blackwood.
Yes, thrilling. What about Jerry Carter?
Jerry Carter was convicted to 8 years in prison with a serious charge of fraud, but only spent 4 inside, and is now doing community services under probational liberty. He's never crossed a single word with Michael since his stay at Blackwood Manor, and probably doesn't know a thing about the mystery.
I can't say I'm excited about this, but I don't have much of a choice, I guess.
No, what you have is a potentially great article on your hands. Do your best, as this is probably our last chance to shed some light about what happened inside that house.
Fine. I'll drive there tomorrow.
Okay, we are going back before it's demolished. But not as Jerry. No, I wasn't Jerry. I was whoever I was. We're going
I've
back
parked
as a
my car
reporter.
inside the estate, and I'm about to start investigating.
Okay.
There's a huge amount of junk inside this garage. I won't even attempt going in.
Okay.
This can might prove useful.
Oh, there we go. Well, of course it will. Are we going to be able to get in? Oh, it's wide open.
The whole place is exhibiting signs of vandalism and trashing.
Of course it is.
These paintings must have been quite pricey. They're worthless now. These paintings
Oh,
must have been
because
quite
they've
pricey.
been
They're worthless now.
vandalized. That's sad.
I guess the doorknobs must have been very valuable.
Maybe. Oh, are we gonna go down here? Ooh, maybe this isn't a good idea. Maybe I should go back up. I'm not so sure about that just yet. That was taking it a little faster than I wanted to. Okay, yeah, I wasn't ready to go in there just yet. Let's look around a little more. Well, they didn't take that doorknob.
In its current state, this is an extremely uninviting dining room.
Yeah. The Vandals really had a heyday in here.
Ah, the door is stuck beyond hope.
So we can't get in the office. Oh, we can't
The
get
doorknobs
in.
here were likely of a high value. No wonder. This place must have been glittering in its heyday.
Look, we have all this stuff. What's this? Nothing out of the ordinary. It looks like a tape player I didn't know we had.
This is my trusty recorder. I'm using it to make a testament of my visit to Blackwood Manor.
Oh, okay. Well, then that makes sense. Let's see what's... Whoa! This is just so touchy. Let's try to get up the stairs.
I think I'll
Oh,
take my
nope.
chances with the other stairway.
I guess
This one looks
not
quite
this
dangerous.
one. Is this one gonna let me up? Looks like it. So what's left in here?
This is the room where Michael Arthate slept those 3 fateful days.
Michael,
Not much
that's
to see
his
here,
name.
though. That's odd. Arthate left most of his stuff in here. In turn, it seems, later visitors have barely left anything.
Yeah. Look at this. Wow. Even most of the books are gone. The old note. All of it is gone. The bedroom.
This room was probably a cozy place before. Not anymore.
Wow. Is that something?
A bottle of thalidomide. I remember reading something about that drug.
Yeah, it caused birth defects. So maybe that's what happened to Robin, was not an evil, not a mask, but thalidomide. His mom took thalidomide while she was pregnant. Okay. Well, that would be a more rational explanation, wouldn't it, than a curse?
Aha, plot thickens. This is the gallery where James Blackwood carried on his eccentric hobby. Or what's left of it.
Is the mask
How
still in
interesting. This seemed to be a secret storeroom. Whatever was here must have been of high importance. Unless they wanted to keep it secured for other reasons.
there? Ooh.
Just useless junk.
All the masks and everything are gone. Yeah. Okay. Well, that's been thoroughly emptied out. Oh, that's back to the bedroom. Oops. Didn't mean to go that way. The bathroom? Looks almost the same, doesn't it?
I can't see a thing in this bathroom. And I forgot to bring my flashlight.
Well, that wasn't very efficient of you. Okay, on up the stairs. No? Ah, now we do.
I won't be able to go upstairs. It looks too dark. And, dangerous.
Oh,
I won't be able to go upstairs.
okay.
It looks too dark. And, dangerous. I think I'll take my chances with the other stairway. This one looks quite dangerous.
This
I
one?
won't be able to go upstairs. It looks too dark. And, dangerous.
Okay. Whoops. It's turning too fast for me. The phone's not there anymore. We can't call Jerry because probably Jerry is not around anymore. Let's look at a few things out here.
I can't go this way.
Oh,
It's a huge pool of water, blocking the way. I can't go
any of
this
that
way.
Okay. Aha. Now we have a can of water, right? Nothing out of the ordinary. All right. Oh, you.
This can might prove useful.
Okay. So it saved all of our old inventory items. That's interesting. But then acts as if we just have... Did we fill it with water? I thought we did. Well, I guess it's time now then to go down here. What does that say? Murderer. Okay.
Just useless junk.
Oh, are we going to be able to go around there?
Just useless junk.
All right. Uh-oh.
Ah! Oh, there's an intense smell of urine in this room. It seems like cats have claimed it as their home.
Oh, yuck. There's the teddy bear still there.
What a charming little teddy bear. Its head is almost ripped off.
We're gonna go through here. No.
Ah, there's some object inside that hole. Ah, there's also a nasty cat in there as well. Ah! It almost ripped my hand off.
Well, that didn't look like
I
a cat.
won't put my hand in there to have it shredded by a deranged cat. I won't put my hand in there to have it
Okay.
shredded by a deranged cat.
That didn't look like a cat's paw to me. There's something back here. Oh, is that where we came in?
Just useless junk.
It is. Huh. Where did that just
Useless junk.
useless junk?
I won't put my hand in there to have it shredded by a deranged cat.
I wonder what I can use. Can I use some of this stuff? No. Let's use that. No. Okay. So. What's this?
Ugh! There's something moving down that hole. There's a faint light coming from it, but I can't see what's inside.
Let's use. Ah, we got rid of the cat. Okay. Okay, let's go refill our can. Okay. My gosh.
It looks like someone left in a rush and dropped all their... whoever left all this stuff in here must have been leaving the house in quite a hurry.
I guess so. Okay, so did we get rid of what was our cat, so to speak? What does all this say? Huh.
The graffiti is barely readable. Not that I would want to read it. I doubt it would provide many clues.
Okay, let's go back down here and see if we can grab our shiny.
And the prize is... a doorknob.
Aha. Then I know what I'm gonna do with it. Because these other places didn't have doorknobs, or they were stolen or whatever. Get through here. Because you needed a doorknob, right? Yeah, because you're one that we...
There's no chance of going this way. Not
Yeah, there
unless I
is.
find the exact same doorknob.
Isn't that it? There we go.
Ugh. I wonder if this kitchen was ever tidy.
Well, not while I was here, no. Oh, we can't...
This door is severely damaged.
Oh.
There doesn't seem to be anything of interest beyond it, so I won't bother.
Down into the basement.
The atmosphere is almost unbearable down here in the basement. The walls are dripping with moisture.
Just dripping. What's that? Nothing out of the oh, because I have to use this one.
Some cleaning fluid.
Okay. So we're gonna clean something. The furnace. That thing, that thing.
It's a huge furnace, which still doesn't seem quite large enough to heat the whole house.
Huh.
It's a huge furnace,
Yeah.
which still doesn't seem quite large enough to heat the whole house.
Nothing else down here?
It's a huge furnace,
Yeah, we get that.
which still doesn't seem quite large enough to heat the whole house.
Oh, what's that?
It's an ordinary piece of rag.
Oh, okay.
It's a huge furnace, which still doesn't seem quite large enough to heat the whole house. I don't see the point in doing that.
I don't know. So I guess there's nothing more down here. Let's go on up. Oh, because there's not a door anymore. Okay.
I think
we
I'll
can't
take
go
my
up
chances
those.
with the other stairway. This one looks quite dangerous.
Okay, we can go up this one. So we looked at all the rooms up here. But the bathroom...
The window seems to have been covered with mud.
Yeah, it's very dirty
I can't see a
windows.
thing in this bathroom. And I forgot to bring my flashlight.
So if we clean up the windows, we'll get some light.
The rag alone isn't enough to clean the window.
The rag with lighter fluid? Or lighter fluid with cleaning fluid?
The rag is too dry to have any effect on the mud.
Oh, so we need water. Okay, the rag with water. Okay. Now we can see. Do we want to see? Uh-oh. Isn't that
I
the
can't
mask?
tell exactly why, but I don't like this mask one bit.
It is the mask.
I can't tell exactly why, but I don't like this mask one bit.
Do I want to clean the mask?
I don't see the point in doing that. I don't see the point in doing that.
Okay. I don't have much else I can use. Okay. What's going on? Oh. Is it the mask? Look at that.
Just useless junk.
Uh-oh. It is louder, and here it is, the mask, isn't it? Uh-oh. There he is.
No!
Poor Robin. He's not really a monster. He just, ooh. Oh. Uh-oh.
Please.
Oh.
Who are you? What are you doing here? Can't you see this place is dangerous? Robin, please forgive me. I had to see you before I returned to my dying bed.
Oh, was that James Blackwood? Well, that is the end of the Blackwood legacy again.
As I hurriedly left Blackwood Manor, I tried putting together what I just experienced, to no avail. I was in shock and couldn't think clearly, and it took many days until I was ready to pass judgment on what I'd seen. The Blackwood estate has now been demolished, and I have arrived at a conclusion. It is clear that the Blackwood family, with the help of this Dr. Milton, kept their son hidden from the public as he was suffering from severe malformations. It is unclear whether he was truly dangerous, or the Blackwoods were simply psychotic. Quite possibly one thing led to another, and this situation ended with the death of Catherine Blackwood.
And
We can
James
finally give
Blackwood,
some
I
closure
think.
to this sad episode in the peaceful town of Rothbury. And yet, there's something I can't quite explain. A missing link, something that just doesn't fit. We may never know what the real heart of the mystery is. But for the time being, this will have to do.
Okay. So, I think they weren't really cursed. I think that he was the result of thalidomide, and they hid him away, which caused him to go a little bit crazy. And he started killing, and his father was obviously a bit deranged from what he had seen, and got to thinking that they were cursed and started believing in all that. And, wow. Interesting. Well, I hope you enjoyed. If you did, leave a like. Let me know what you think. Leave some comments if you want. And consider subscribing, because we have lots and lots of adventures to go on together. And that way you'll know when I go on my next adventure. You can come along. So I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in the next adventure. Bye-bye for now. Bye.